There was even a story of a collector who found a rare variation at a small market while buying groceries. At first it looked like any other loonie, but after careful inspection, he noticed something unusual in the feathered detail of the loon. He sent it for grading and authentication. The result shocked everyone. The coin was declared an ultra-rare error piece, and offers started pouring in from collectors around the world. The highest rumored offer, close to $3 million. Now think about this. How many times have you ignored a coin because it looked ordinary? How many chances have slipped through your fingers? Because this is not just about luck. It is about awareness. What if the coin you ignored today could be worth more than a luxury house, more than a sports car, even more than your lifetime earnings? Yes, I am talking about a 1990 Canadian $1 coin, a simple loonie that millions of people used without thinking twice. But what if I told you that one version of this coin has been secretly valued at up to $3 million? Sounds crazy, right? But stay with me, because this story is not just about a coin. It is about a hidden treasure that could already be in your hands. Back in 1990, Canada was producing millions of $1 coins, also known as loonies, named after the iconic loon bird. On the reverse side, these coins were made for everyday use, passed from hand to hand without any special attention. But something unusual happened during production. A small number of these coins were struck under rare conditions, creating what collectors now call a hidden anomaly. Most people never noticed it because to the naked eye it looks exactly like a normal coin, but collectors know the truth. And this is where things start getting interesting. The 1990 Canadian $1 coin was primarily minted at the Royal Canadian Mint, and while most coins were produced perfectly, a few slipped through with subtle but powerful differences. Some of these coins show slight variations in the design of the loon. Others have differences in the date, spacing, and even more shocking, some coins are believed to carry extremely rare die errors. Now here is the detail that changes. Most 1990 loonies do not have a visible mint mark, but a few extremely rare versions are rumored to have micro markings or unusual impressions that only appear under magnification. These tiny details are what collectors are willing to pay millions for. Imagine holding a coin that looks completely normal, but under a microscope reveals a rare variation that only a handful of people in the world know about. That is where the value explodes, and here is where the story takes a twist. For years, collectors believed that these rare 1990 coins were already discovered and locked away in private collections. But recently, reports started surfacing that some of these coins might still be in circulation. Yes, you heard that right. That means someone somewhere could unknowingly have $1 million coin sitting in a jar drawer or wallet. What if I told you that a simple $1 coin from 1990 could be worth $3 million? Yes, $3 million. And the shocking part is most people still ignore it every single day. The year was 1990. Canada released its famous $1 coin, also known as the loonie because of the iconic bird printed on it. Millions of these coins were produced and circulated across the country. People used them for everyday purchases without thinking twice. But hidden among these ordinary coins was something extraordinary, something rare, something that collectors would later call a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. Now here is where things get interesting. Not all 1990 Canadian $1 coins are valuable, but a very small number of them carry a rare mint error and a special mint mark detail that most people never notice. This tiny detail is what separates a $1 coin from a multi-million-dollar treasure. Some of these coins were struck with a misaligned die, meaning the design is slightly off-center. Others had double striking errors where the image appears duplicated, creating a ghost-like effect. And then there are coins with rare die cracks, small lines that look like lightning across the surface. But the most valuable of them all, the coin with the hidden mint variation. You see, most 1990 Canadian coins were minted in standard conditions, but a few experimental pieces were created. During production, testing these coins have subtle differences in the metal composition and design sharpness. Collectors believe that only a handful of these coins exist today, and when one of these rare coins appeared in a private auction, it shocked the entire coin collecting world. The bidding started low as usual, but quickly turned into a war between elite collectors, each one knowing exactly what they were fighting for. The price kept rising: 100,000, 200,000, 500,000, 1 million. And then something unbelievable happened. The final hammer price reached nearly $3 million. Yes, a single $1 coin sold for almost $3 million. And the craziest part, There could still be more of these coins out there waiting to be discovered. Imagine checking your pocket change and finding a coin that could change your entire life overnight. Sounds impossible, right? But this is exactly what makes coin collecting so exciting. Now let me tell you how you can identify this rare coin. First, look closely at the date. It must say 1990. Next, examine the edges and surface carefully. If you notice anything unusual like double images, off-center design, or strange lines, do not ignore it. Then check for mint quality details. The rare coins often have sharper engravings and a slightly different shine compared to normal ones. Also pay attention to weight and sound. Yes, even the way a coin sounds when dropped can reveal hidden differences. Many collectors use magnifying glasses to inspect every tiny detail because sometimes the difference between $1